Hello and welcome back to Mimi's Place. Well, I really needed to stock up on some items because SHTF is basically here. We are going to be feeling the pinch of the tariffs and increase in prices. Everything is just happening at once, and I wanted to make sure that I had some of the basic items I usually use on a daily basis or on a regular basis. So I'm going to give everyone a little backstory on what I do at the Dollar Tree. I usually go twice a year. It's usually around February and August. I don't know why. It just seems like that's how I usually go. And I spend between $80 and $100. And I just get everything that they have that I use. I will get 2 of everything, or it depends on what it is. Didn't go in February. Haven't done a Dollar Tree haul like this in quite a while. So I went yesterday. Now, as you know, in yesterday's video, I had to go to 2 Dollar Trees because one was closed down. They're famous for that. They just put the sign on the door. They're closed, no explanation. It happened at another location not far from here, and the store just never reopened. So who knows what's going to happen. So this total came to $46.46. So I'm going to go through everything, and I'm going to tell you what I got and how I'm going to use it. Well, you know how to use toothpaste, right, guys? You don't need me to explain that. I got 4 of these just to add to the stash. I got 2 packs of unscented baby wipes. And I use those for various things, and I'll be explaining that in another video. I absolutely love the Comet Scrub with Bleach. One is lavender, one is not, but these are the only 2 cans that weren't dented to pieces. So I took them. And they last a very long time. You don't need a lot of it. I love it. I absolutely love it for the toilet bowl combined with the spray Comet with bleach. And I like it on the kitchen sink, believe it or not. It works really well. I bought 2 packages of these sponges that, you know, obviously $1.25. These are way too big for me. I cut them in half, so I will be getting 4 of them for $2.50. So that's not bad. Okay, back there you're going to see some nail polish remover, and it's hard to find the kind that has acetone. So I got that kind because it seems to be the only kind that really works. I'm going to try this. I like it because it has the lighthouse on the package. But I am going to try this air freshener for my car. I bought 2 spray all-purpose Comet cleaners with bleach. 1 small bottle of Lysol that you dilute. And I'm going to explain that to you. Last May, me and Misty were doing a very low spend May. And I needed some stuff, so I went to the Dollar Tree. I bought some stuff. I bought 2 of those little bottles of Lysol cleaner. I put a few ounces in a spray bottle with water. And I'm telling you, I just ran out of 1. I think I'm down to half. I have half of 1, and it's been almost a year. So I wanted to get 2. They only had 1 left, so I'll take what I can get. But I love that it's only $1.25, and it can last a year. 1 bottle can literally last a year. I got some disposable forks, knives, and spoons just for summer. You know, cookouts, barbecues, things like that. I got several greeting cards for different birthdays over the summer. I did that mainly because I hate running out just to get a birthday card. I just hate that. So, want to have them on hand, so I got my birthday cards. I love their clothespins. I picked up 2 packages of their clothespins. I hang my clothes out. As you know, some of them break, you know, if you're hanging something too heavy, or you know, they fall on the ground and you need to grab another one. Believe it or not, I do take in my clothespins every periodically, and I wash them. I soak them in a little bit of bleach and cold water. My mom used to do that. And keep them nice and clean because you are putting them on clean laundry. So now I have 120 clothespins. I'm not going to be opening those yet. That's just for the stash. I also got some paper plates. So I have like 48 of them. I bought some rubbing alcohol because I needed another one. I bought 2 of these Ace bandages because I think that these work really great. Now, I have, from the Dollar Tree, in my stash, I have wrist support, ankle support, and I think a knee support. I have like 2 of each because I used to get this stuff to keep in the house when I was taking care of Mom. Because if anyone knows my situation, I couldn't leave her alone to go to the store. So if I could get somebody to watch her for a little while, I'd go to the Dollar Tree and I'd get everything that I could possibly think of that she could need. And it worked out great. Luckily, she never needed anything, but it was there in case she did. And what happened is, since she passed, I've used a lot of those things. So, yep, I got my 2 Ace bandages to add to the stash, another box of Band-Aids, and I got some styrofoam cups. Again, the summer, going to the beach, sitting outside, whatever. I bought some shelf-stable milk. Now, I don't know about you guys. There's been a lot of supply chain issues, a lot of shortages. I'm hearing that there's dairy shortages now. And that's why I'm keeping my milkman. Because everything is local. It's a local milkman, milk delivery. He has produce and meats and other non-food items on there if you ever needed it. I could just go on and order it if it was a true SHTF like we went through 5 years ago. I made good use of my milkman. And my neighbors were jealous. A couple of people were like, oh yeah, can you order something from the milkman? Or we can't find milk anywhere. We'll give you the money for it. So yeah, the milk was being delivered here every week, like boxes of stuff. So even though the house was stacked, we didn't go without anything. But the shelf-stable milk, this shelf-stable milk is great if I run out of milk from the milkman before the next delivery. I like to use it for cooking and baking because it works well. I'm telling you guys, I make pudding and I use this milk, whether it's whole milk, 2% or 1%. Sometimes I even have the skim shelf-stable milk, but it all makes the best pudding I've ever had. So you're going to want to try to keep some of these on your shelf so that you can have your milk in your coffee. You can, add it to an omelet. You can bake with it. You can use it for any kind of cooking recipe. I'm telling you, please buy one and try it various ways. And let me know what you think if you like this milk. As far as drinking, I don't prefer to drink it or to have it with cereal. That's just me. But I guess if I really had to, if all I had was a box of cereal and a box of this milk, I think I would, okay? I'm very blessed that I'm not in that situation. So I keep it just solely for an emergency. Or sometimes, you're helping somebody out and they need some milk or something, and you can put together a little bag of groceries for them and throw in a milk. It's really nice to have. Back there, as you can see, there's 2 blue boxes. Now, I did not pay for those. I got 2 free boxes of tissue, Kleenex from Shores. I used my rewards that I earned, and I didn't even realize I had enough rewards to get the box of Kleenex free, but I did. So I went in yesterday, and I got 2 boxes of free Kleenex to add to my stash. So this isn't all that I have. This is just what I kind of topped off. This is, $46.46 worth. And I think in a couple of weeks I might go back and I need to top off some of the shampoos and deodorants that I like. I might get another Lysol portable cleaner, and I might get some more baby wipes. I like to use the unscented baby wipes as Lysol wipes. You know, like if you're in the car or something, if I do ride share, I want to wipe down my car periodically after every 2 or 3 passengers if I can. And I like to keep it clean. So I like to keep one of those in the car, and I like to keep one at home. You just never know. So this is my Dollar Tree haul, my SHTF haul, my supply chain issue haul. Yeah, and my prices are going up tariff haul. So guys, don't walk, run to your nearest Dollar Tree, get what you can, and get it now before they're out. If this stuff goes, we don't know how long it's going to take to get back in stock. So, I'm definitely good for the fall, up until the fall with what I have, plus what I just bought. Hygiene products, I'm good for probably a year. So, just keep stacking it up, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. Make sure you get your first aid stuff there. Acetaminophen, ibuprofen, just keep it all on hand. Little tiny bottles, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, if you guys think that when you go to the hospital, they give you name brand Tylenol and name brand ibuprofen, think again, because they don't. Okay, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below of my haul. What are you stocking up on to get through this next crisis? And as always, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to be, hit subscribe and you'll be part of my family here on YouTube. And you'll be full of tips and tricks and hacks for living frugally, cooking frugally, and having a sustainable, self-sustainable, productive life. I wish you guys the best. Have a great Saturday. I love you, and God bless you.